Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Mpagaja. Ding. Show them your bling. Ting ting.
We've been married for a month.
More than a month now.
And 2 weeks.
A month
No,
and
a
a week.
month and a week.
Yeah. So let's talk about the wedding day. How did you feel on the wedding day, leading up to it, and then how did you feel during the wedding?
I think first I need to just share a little bit the time we were preparing for our wedding.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a good moment.
Engagement. I didn't enjoy.
Yeah,
Engagement.
It was tiresome, talking to different people, asking them to help. It wasn't really enjoyable.
His phone was basically ringing off the hook every day, communicating with our photographer, our decorator,
The drivers,
MC for the reception, his family, figuring out transport, how they were going to get to the wedding, a million different things. And he's the one who had to communicate with all of them because he can communicate better than I can. So I was just focusing on other things like making flowers and whatnot and how the ceremony would be. We had an American ceremony and a Malawian reception.
Yeah.
I focused on what I, knew I could control with the American ceremony, and then he focused on everything for the reception because he knows how it all works and how it should be. So.
Yeah, but finally, it was so good. It was so good. I was nervous a little bit.
And you didn't have a good morning on the wedding day.
Yeah, and the day of our wedding, in the morning, people kept calling me, asking me different things. Where can we get this? Where can we get some?
Where's the goat meat?
More
Where's
rice?
the rice? Blah,
Where
blah.
are these people from your home going to stay, whatsoever, But she was just
I was
having
enjoying.
fun.
I was having a great time, a peaceful morning. I was with Miss Pat. Miss Pat, my friend from Teen Missions in Florida, she was able to come and be with us for like 10 days-ish. And then she left back to the States while we were on our honeymoon. But I had about a week with her, more than a week before the wedding. So that was oh my goodness, that was such a blessing. It was perfect. She's my bestie. Woo! Whee! So she and I spent the morning together before I got ready and everything. So that was nice. That was good. It was nice. And then he asked me to do one thing, and I was like, nope, you can ask anyone else, but I'm guarding myself from doing anything. We have a million people outside who can help us do whatever you need. But I didn't know that he was dealing with all these other things.
I was sad. I was like, I'm asking you to do this tiny thing.
And I was like, no, I don't need to be, it doesn't need to be me.
My goodness.
I am the bride, and I don't need to do anything on the wedding.
Yeah, but
Except show up.
finally, it was a very good time.
I'm so sorry.
I was nervous to think about the time, to think about my life is going to be completely changed. When you're single, you just decide whatsoever you want to do, and you don't care. You can sleep late, you can eat what you want, you can not eat. You just choose what is the best for you by that time. But when I was thinking like, wow, now I'm going to be a different person, a husband. It wasn't really like a big problem because I was so excited to marry her. When I was thinking about marrying her, I was like, wow, I really want her. I need to marry her.
Really?
So when I was thinking about that, I was like, all these things, they'll go, but I will remain with her. So
Yeah, you can have all those fears, but just remember the person that you're marrying. Like, a lot of times the fear isn't even like true about that person or how things will be. You know,
Yeah.
like you're the same person that I've been in a relationship with for 3 years. You know, it's not like you're gonna, you know, I just need to remember, oh, it's Jaswell. Like, I know him, I love him, I feel safe with him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to be afraid, you know.
Mm-hmm. During our wedding, I was so happy. I know some of you guys maybe watched it on your
Facebook Live.
Yeah, it was a very good moment. I loved it and I was so excited.
Mm-hmm.
And
how did you feel seeing me?
Yeah, that was a very, very.
How did you feel? What was your thought when you saw me?
When I was just standing in front, waiting for you to come, I was like, wow, I don't know how she's rocking today. But I knew that you're going to look different, right? You know, it's the wedding day. When I just saw her coming, walking down the aisle, I was like, she was so different. And I was like, wow, is she the one that I'm marrying today?
What do you mean different?
You look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
She looked so beautiful, and I could not believe that I am marrying her. I was like, wow, she's the one.
She's
Coming to me. Oh my goodness.
my baby.
So yeah, I was about to cry, but maybe the problem is that I was around in front of people. I tried to hide my feelings, but I'm serious. I was about to shed tears of joy when I just saw her walking down the aisle.
It was really good. Well, and like for it being an American ceremony, we knew that it would be different to all the people attending, and so we printed out a program of the order of the ceremony and what was happening so that they could follow along. And we had the ceremony in English translated into Chichewa so that everyone would understand what was happening, and I'm really glad it worked out the way it did. It was perfect, and I feel like people really were, you know, with us and understood what was happening, and reading scripture in English and Chichewa. It was just perfect.
And people loved the ceremony. People loved it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Being the first time, I was thinking like maybe people would be like, what is happening?
Yeah,
But
confused.
everyone was just so excited to see the different ceremony, like different from how we do here in Malawi.
Yeah.
And after that, I think some people are like, wow, I wish I would do like the way you did.
I want to do my wedding like this. It's
it was
true.
quiet, and everyone was just focused like, to see what is really happening, and they were all in the moment, like celebrating with you. They were not disturbed, distracted with the loud music, because here in Malawi, always
the speakers are so loud,
so
ear
loud,
piercing,
dancing,
loud.
dancing
through the wedding ceremony, and it's
So,
just completely different from how we do it.
When we did that, like American ceremony, I was like, wow, this is beautiful, because everyone was just quiet, and it was just like looking in front, focusing on what was happening, and that helped everyone like to know what is really happening, because when it's loud music, sometimes you
can't
get
hear
distracted.
what's going on.
Some people, they just focus on dancing. They don't really like pay attention to see what is really going on. But this moment was really a very good moment, and I loved it because it's also new to me, and I was like,
I know.
what
At
is going to
first, when
happen.
when we were talking about how we would do the wedding, I explained how we do in the States, and then he explained how they do in Malawi, and I was like, well, in the ceremony, we don't have dancing. You know, it's quiet. Everyone sits down. No one is whooping and hollering at any moment. Like, you're listening. It's like a church service almost where, I mean, depends on what church you go to, but like you listen to the pastor and you're focused, you're quiet, you know, and yeah, maybe you stand up to sing a song or two, you know, and at the end, when after the kiss and you're pronounced man and wife, that's when people clap, but you still don't really whoop and holler and, you know, scream and dance and act, you know.
That sounded crazy to me too.
He was like, that sounds so boring. And I'm like, no, it's like, beautiful. It's serious. Like, we focus on the seriousness of it. And then at the reception, that's where it's like the celebration and the dancing and everything. You know, so I really wanted him to enjoy it and like see the beauty of how we focus on the ceremony more. And it worked out perfectly because in Malawi, they focus more on the reception. And they have like this money dance. People always come up and shower you with money, and they call up different, you know, people and stuff. And
yeah.
So it worked out perfectly. Like we could emphasize on my culture on the ceremony, and then emphasize his culture on the reception. So yeah, it was perfect. We wanted to try and do a live stream a bit at the ceremony, at the reception, but the network wasn't good. Where we had the reception, so it would have just been, it wouldn't have worked either way, but
it was good.
Yeah,
we dance. When we say reception, we dance.
Taco!
Loud music, we dance, we shower with money, we enjoy. And in Malawi, I think it's when we value much. Like it's when you see, like, okay, who is my friend, who is my family, because they show up by coming and they dance with you and give you money, gift, whatsoever. You know, so it really went so good, and we both enjoyed because she also danced. She danced.
I danced the whole time you were dancing.
Yeah, we both danced.
You didn't know I could bust a move like that?
Yeah.
Can you have very good? Thank you so much. Get down there, Major. Down there, man. Down there, man. Down there, man.
That was my a little bit worrying. Like, wow, is she going to dance? Yeah, I just see. I was like, here we dance, and the audience expect the couples to dance.
Yeah.
But I was like, but
I feel like I danced more than other brides that I've seen at the wedding.
Exactly.
In Malawi.
And you did more than the other Malawians.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Wow.
That's why it was so entertained, and everyone was just like cheering, so happy, because we were the first ones to show that we are so happy. And it's easy that people can be attracted.
Yeah.
You know, so it was perfect.
Yeah. I was nervous how I would feel about the wedding, like not knowing that my family would not be here with me. I was nervous, like how emotional I would be if I would just be a complete wreck, or, you know. And I was praying that God would really just give me peace to enjoy it. You know, I've had the grieving process knowing my family would not be here on the day, and I've worked through that the past few months, and I really just wanted to be able to enjoy the day knowing that my family is supporting me from afar and that they love me, they're excited for me, you know. And so I had a meltdown the day before the wedding. I literally woke up and immediately started crying, and I was just like, oh my goodness, am I really doing this without my family? Like, is this really my life, you know? Is this really my choice that I'm making? And I just really had that feeling like, wow, you know, I just need my family. It was just a really strong feeling. And I called my mom, and we talked for like 30 minutes, and it was just really good. And she assured me that they love me, and like it's natural to want to have your family around you when making such a huge decision in your life. And you know, and she just reassured me that like they support me, they love me, they love Jaswell, you know, and they know that the Lord has led us here to this moment, and it was just exactly what I needed to hear. And I just felt so much better after talking to my mom, which always happens. Love you, Mom! Yeah, that was the day before the wedding, and the morning of the wedding, I was at peace. I was like, yeah, let's do this. I just felt ready, you know? It felt like there was nothing left to do to really wait for. Like, that was the day, and I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to get it done. Emily helped me get ready. Miss Pat was the real MVP, running around, doing everything that we needed, putting our bags in the car for the honeymoon and all that stuff. And it was just perfect. It just all worked out so perfectly, and God had everyone in our lives that, you know, we needed at the time. And I just feel so blessed that we have a community here that helped us with everything. Like, I don't know how we would have done all of it without the students here and the staff around, you know? Like, how would we be able to accomplish everything, you know, all the cooking, and I don't know how other people do it. I don't know how.
Wonderful. Even people that we are communicating with to help us, they
Yeah.
are so nice and willing, right, to help us.
Yeah. Like, they
It
were
was
just
so
so
amazing.
excited. God just, like, had his hand on us, like, as we were planning. Everything just came together in such a good way. There was a moment where the bridesmaids all left to walk before me, and I was the last one, and I was waiting in a room hiding until my time to come out, and I just had like 2 or 3 minutes alone, completely alone, in my dress, waiting with my flowers, and I was like, and it just hit me like, wow, I'm alone right here, right now. I'm like, Jesus, help me. Like, let's do this, you know? And I started to think about, like, my family, and I wish my mom could be here with me right now. And I wish my dad was the one walking me down the aisle and all that. And I just couldn't think about it. It just, like, flooded my mind, and I was like, nope. I can't think about that. I can't dwell on that right now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll fall apart. And God has been so good to us, bringing us to where we are. And, you know, it was good. And so that moment, it was kind of like, it was a heavy moment, but like, I walked out, and Miss Yes was there to walk me down, and it was good. I felt good the whole ceremony. I was nervous for the vows, because that's where I've always been like, oh my goodness, the vows are just so powerful, and like making those promises, those commitments to each other is just so powerful to me. And I was always nervous about how I would feel saying the vows, and I choked up. I was like, my husband, you know. It was hard, but I did it, and I was like, I don't even care if people see me cry. I'm not worried about people seeing me cry. It doesn't matter, but
Yeah, but to cry that moment makes sense, because it's a different moment that you say it with dedication.
yeah. I said vows in English and Chichewa.
And you said it perfectly.
Now, someone say it. We tell you that. Cheyenne. ndirenga iwe jazwe kukhala mamuna wanga kuchokera lero ndizakhala nawe pamtendere pamavuto pachuma paumphawi pamatenda kapena pauyo ndizakukonda ndikukusamala kufikira imfa izatilekanitse tsopano ndilonjeza iwe kukhulupirika kwanga.
Mr. John, the one who was translating the ceremony into Chichewa, he gave me the vows to practice the day before, and I completely forgot to practice them, to look at them, completely forgot. And I was like, well, I'm either gonna be, you know, speaking in tongues by the power of the Holy Spirit, or I'm gonna embarrass myself. Because he said the vows first, and so I just looked at his mouth and watched his pronunciation as he was saying them in Chichewa, and I was like, okay, I think I can, you know, remember that. And so as I heard it, I just tried my best to repeat it. And Mr. John enunciated for me really well.
He tried to put like in good pieces for her that he can just say it.
So I could repeat it in short words, Yeah, I was nervous about that, and I was like, oh, shoot.
But he did it perfectly.
Yeah.
And everyone was just like, wow.
That's when they cheered. They cheered after I spoke Chichewa. And then we had our first kids as husband and wife.
By the power that is given to me, by Christ our King, as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, I now pronounce you husband and
And then we danced down the aisle. Yori yori. Willow willow. Lava lava.
Yeah. It was good.
It was fun.
It was fun.
We went for pictures.
Yeah, we went for pictures.
Yeah. We had lunch. We had pizza. Emily made pizza for us.
Yeah, indeed.
Yum.
To think about the whole program and to think about these people like Emily Fippen, I can say like the Fippens because our pastor was Mr. Fippen, Seth Fippen. So they both helped us so much.
Seriously, could not have done it without them.
Both helped us. Like Amy was busy. She made a cake.
She made our cake. She helped make my veil. She helped me get ready. She did my hair.
She provided pizza for us, even the bridal party.
Pizza. Yeah, Joy, our neighbor, she altered my dress to make it fit perfectly. She made my veil. She sewed my veil. She was in charge of all the flowers and decoration at the ceremony. And I just, we are blessed.
I'm serious.
We're so blessed to have
When
the
I was
help
thinking about these people, wow, I was praying for them. And they're such good people. And they really blessed us. And they're blessings to our family to think about what they did during our wedding.
We went to the reception. We danced and danced and danced and danced. The way the reception works, we show up. The MC is the one directing the whole program. He has a microphone, and we hired 2 tents to be set up so that, you know, there's people sitting on this side under the tent. There's people on this side under the tent, and then at the front is the bridal party, and then we sat on like this fancy couch on like a little stage. So it's pretty extra. And we danced down the middle. our Bible school students, the girls, they all made matching dresses to wear, and it was so cute. They looked so good. And they danced at the front, and then it was our bridal party in front of us, and then we were the last ones, and we just all danced in. The MC, it's basically to, you know, he does everything to give a chance for people to give money.
Yeah,
like
they
if you
call
want
people to come.
Yeah, if you want to see the bride and groom, go and sit on their seat.
If you want to take a picture,
give 5,000 kwacha.
with them, do that.
You can pay
this
1,000
much.
kwacha, you know. And then
It's all about money.
they call up like his family to come, the family of the groom, come and shower his new wife with money, or they call my people, and my people were all the Teen Missions people, because he had his relatives and family,
Yeah.
and my family was the Teen Missions people,
And Miss Pat.
and Miss Pat and the Pippins, yeah, they all came up and they were on my side, and it was just so nice. It was perfect, and
Exactly.
I felt really loved. I was like, wow, I'm here in Malawi, and I have this community of people, and I'm just so blessed. Like, how many people would you say were at the reception?
Ooh.
200? More than?
More than 200.
Yeah, it was
More
a
than
lot.
200.
It was like on the lakeside, on the beach, and so all these random people also come and join, and they just sit on the side to watch because it's a wedding. So everyone is excited to come and see a wedding.
Another appreciation to Mr. David Charlie, the DJ.
The DJ.
Yeah, he was a DJ, mixing music, brasto, loud music,
Blasto? What is that?
full volume.
Oh.
Yeah,
Blasto.
so he did great. He did help us, and he did that. He offered that for us for free, because
Yeah.
it's like a normal. We hire DJ because he brings his equipment, but he used his equipment for free.
Yeah.
We just feel so blessed how people offered their time, their strength to help us doing all these things. So
Thank you.
thank you.
We made sure that our MC knew that we wanted to leave at a good time, like 5 o'clock, because we had like an hour or so drive to our honeymoon, and so we just wanted to leave at a good time. So yeah, we danced our way out of the reception.
And we said bye to Miss Pat. We took
Yeah.
pictures because that was
Miss
the last
Pat.
time to meet her before she left.
Yeah. But we had a great time on our honeymoon. I think we both had a moment because Seth dropped us off in the vehicle at the lodge, and we both had a moment like, wow, it's just
happening.
us now.
It's happening.
It's us two, forever. You know.
Yeah.
We came home from the honeymoon. All our stuff was already moved into the house, which I really wanted to do that. Most of that, for the most part. We still need to organize and do some things, but for the most part, our house was set up, and I was really happy to get that done before the wedding. And I think the same day we got home from the honeymoon, we like cleaned for like 2-3 hours as soon as we got back. As soon as we walked in the house, I was so excited to just like
And she did
be in our
laundry
home.
the same day. She did my laundry, all my dead clothes. Washing using her hands. I was like, because this is the thing that I was not expecting her to do.
He didn't
You know,
think I would wash.
Yeah.
But I've been
because-
washing my clothes by hand for months now.
Yeah, but your clothes are different from mine. I have jeans, my clothes are a little bit hard, so I was like,
Why are you doubting me?
I was just like, I don't think
Yeah.
this will be done by her. But when we got home, the same day,
Laundry.
she did all my laundry. And I was like, wow, I'm already married.
Oh! Hey, you're married
I'm
not
really
because you have a woman to wash your clothes?
No, but I have someone who can help me. Yeah, so...
I know. Well, and I was
Yeah.
like, he said, I heard you say that your clothes were dirty. So I was like, let me wash.
That was so sweet.
Ah.
Love you.
Love you, my babies. We just wanted to make this video to say thank you for all the help we received for our wedding on the day and the months preparing, and all the love and support from everyone essentially around the world. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Keep praying for us. You know, we are still learning from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need God's guidance and we need your prayers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we started very well being a husband and a wife, and we are living a happy life.
Yeah.
We are so excited, and we hope this will be the same. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
What is one thing you have learned since being married? Is being married the way that you expected it to be?
Yeah, not really, because it's different. In Malawi, I just feel like sometimes it's the woman who takes care of the family, like everything. Cooking, washing for the husbands. Yeah, but I've learned something that we are like a team, we help each other. So it's something that I'm learning to help some things that I didn't expect to do when I was thinking about getting married. I was like, if I'll get married, then
You're free from
I'll
washing
have
dishes.
someone who will help me all the time, cooking for me, doing laundry for me, washing, like doing dishes, everything. But that's not the truth of how the family needs to be.
Wow.
So I'm still learning, and I'm so happy when I help her, because I know she gets tired.
I'm serious. I never knew I could feel so loved by having someone do the dishes for me.
Yeah, so I remind myself to think, okay,
Yeah.
she's a human being and she's my wife, not my servant.
Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, we work together. I help cooking, I help doing laundry, doing dishes, you know, just help each other. So I'm so excited and I'm happy for that.
He's a blessing, and he's so good, and I'm just so thankful.
Yeah, and helping her doesn't mean she doesn't do a great job. She does, and sometimes I feel like, wow, can you have a rest?
Can you have a rest?
She works so hard. She's a hard-working woman.
Stop.
I'm so blessed. She's so good.
Enough.
Love you
Wow.
guys.
We love you. We're thankful. Merry
Sure.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Joy to the one, the Lord.